Hey guys, so what is up? It's JDO here with another episode of our All the Mods 9 series. Today we are going to be having some fun. So as we discussed in the last episode, I realized that power generation is actually closer than we think. I do need some more combustibles to keep this whole train a-running, but all I should need to functionally build out even the most basic of wind generator is some gold, some iron, and some redstone. Now, taking a look at our resources, what do we have? Ton of osmium. That is gravy. We don't have a super metric ton of gold, but we can make it work. And I do remember we were a little low on iron there. All right. So let's take a look and see how far we can take this. Osmium, redstone, a couple of furnaces. I need some cobblestone. Baby dip. Cobblestone received. So we need 2 furnaces. Blup, blup. And not a wooden jetpack. We need a metallurgic infuser. Because we need some of that cool stuff. I need to make sure that this is set to output. Pop that there. We have some energy. Glorious. I am going to go ahead and grab a little bit of wood from there. Bloop, bloop. Bada bing, bada boom. As you may or may not be able to tell, I am starting to get over my illness that I had for the last recording, so I'm a little bit more perky today. All right, so what do we need for this? Basic control circuit is a piece of redstone and a piece of osmium. So we'll put a redstone in there and an osmium in there. And that is gravy. We need energy tablets, which is infused alloy, which is the redstone and the iron. I'm going to need the 1, 2, so we need 2 for each. So that's 4 and 5. We need 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should do her to her. And then it'll just be assembly, and we'll have a stable form of power. Now, the problem is, how do we get it down here? That's a good question. So, I did some digging, and for wireless power, it seems that the Flux Networks is kind of the recommended direction you go with that. Now, I'm not entirely sure how you... Okay. So... you go down to bedrock, you put an obsidian block above a bedrock block, and then you right-click on it with redstone underneath it, and you get flux. Okay. Interesting. And then you have some stained glass and flux blocks will get you a 2 million FE storage cell, and a flux plug is a flux core, which requires an eye of ender, which we don't have the stuff for. So that's not really the direction we're going to be able to go right now. Oh no. But we are close on that front. We would just need blaze powder. I think we have a couple ender pearls. Did I put them in the expense? Yeah, 4 ender pearls. So I just need some blaze powder. I wonder if there's another way to do that. Eye of Ender. Blaze Essence. Blaze Powder. You can get it as a quest reward. Liquid Blaze. Yeah. That's the only way that's working. So, we go back to ye olde lag book here. And their recommendation is Ender IO power cables, basic power cable. Well, actually, what's the Ender IO power cables? You know, we already have the main machine. And we don't need super fancy power cables. There we go. Item conduit, redstone conduit, ender fluid conduit, pressurized fluid, energy conduit. Is there no limit on what energy conduit can take anymore? Well, it's all named conduit, so let's just do conduit. So it used to be there were tiers of conduits. Doesn't seem to be anymore. So what is this made out of? Clay, sand, gravel. Got it. Totally good. What is this? So we need either an alloy smelter or a primitive alloy smelter, and we need iron, copper alloy, which is copper and silicon, which I think is just smelting one of the forms of quartz. You know, we might just have to go to the Nether. And if we're going to the Nether, we can get blaze powder. So let's do that, I suppose. Need me bucket then. Let's put, well, let's make the darn thing first, and then we'll go from there. Since we already have the stoof on us. Doo-ga-doo-ga-doo. So we need 2 of these. 1, 2. And 1 of those. And we got it. Now, I'm curious, just... I can actually place this inside, but it won't actually do anything. 192 FE per tick, and I think this only does, like, 40... or 80, maybe. So, by default, at this height, this is still better. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Alright, so we don't need that. Need that. Do need that. Don't need that. That can go in the other box. Or burp. Burp. Probably not a dumb idea to take some extra cobblestone. Just in case. We'll throw that in there. I don't know why I have 2 random steak on me. I don't need them. Congratulations, steak. You've been upgraded to being a plant. I do still have my diamond pick, so we have that going for us. And there should be a bouquet. There's not. Where did the bouquet go? ¿Dónde está mi bouquet? Ah. 3. You know what? I'll make a second bucket so I can just take an infinite source worth of water with me. Blump, 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 blump. And away we go. I should probably harvest those. Speaking of which, once we got our eternal steak, suddenly that farm wasn't as important. Now, I know there's a lava source up here, and there should be enough lava in this to get me what I want. Now, I'm going to set this going this way, and we're going to start digging. And that is why you always have a water source somewhere. Because you're going to crack open one of these, and there's going to be a layer of lava underneath, and suddenly, oh no, I've lost all my stuff. I can't get it back. Ask me why I'm salty about that. Totally has never happened to me before. The haste effect is helping with this. How much do I have? 6. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10, I think. It's been a while. It has been a while. Am I actually getting these? Okay. Felt like I wasn't hearing the bloop of it going into my inventory. Why is this taking so long? Yeah, I'm technically underwater, that's why. I think I could probably scooch back in here and get a couple this way. Magnet doing magnet things. Not sure where I'm going to put this. I really don't want it in my base because I hate nether portal sounds. Oh, I didn't make a flinted steel. Oops. I want it near my base, not in my base. You know what? We could put it up here. I feel like that would track. What is this, an odd number? Can't you make... You can make them of any size or shape, so... I think I could do a 3 wide. I know I shouldn't be thinking about being artistic, but 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh. Yeah, it helps when you actually count and you don't just say words. Oops. There we go. 1, 2. That should work, theoretically. Oop. I want my water source back. Give me that. Give me that. Oh, hi. What you got? Epic ink. I mean, there's some cool stuff here, I guess. I don't have the money for you, but cool. Here. Should probably also make an extra, or a replenish my shield while I'm here. Are there any cooler shields in this? Any cooler shields? There's a draconic evolution stuff, but nothing particularly interesting. Alright. I'll bite. That and Shiabupi. And I need flint. I do have some. Cool. I'll make 2, just in case. I don't know. I always like carrying extra crap on me. Throw that there. Throw that there. Throw those there. I'll take some extra planks. Oh, good. I never cleaned this out. Y'all get to go in the junk chest. Congratulations, you've been promoted to level 2 junk. I want those. I want that. And I want that. E? Yes. That can go there. We'll throw the retired one in there. A little more junk. I had a buck. So what happens, guys, when you aren't organized, you lose crud. I'm not gonna take the diamond pick with me. What can I take? I don't really need that on my hotbar. Bring that with. Alrighty. Well, let's make sure. Yep. Let's just do it to it, folks. Always scared the first time I hop in the Nether in a world, because you don't have a feel for what kind of Nether it's going to be. Yep. Oh, overshot. There we go. Whoa. 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 Interesting. I want to clear this out a bit. We're going to just throw a little wall around this. I hear hoglins. Yes, you're upset that I'm here. I apologize for being present in your home. But I have to be here. And, you don't, because I'm the main character of this show. Kind of nifty how that works. The ambient sound is on point. Alright, I'm almost done with the crap shack, and then we can get to the fun part. Watching me fail miserably at surviving in this environment. That's a good sign. Probably for the best I get this done real quick. I didn't bring a door. Oh, that is not wood. I know this stuff can be used as wood. Oh, there's a hole in that wall. Oops. Oh, good. Those are solid planks. I want a... And that's all I got. Okay. I'll just have to live with that. Alright. It's at least sealed. Okay. So first things first, I want some glowstone. So we're just gonna nab that. I also want that right there. That is helpful. All right, let's drink in our surroundings here. The good news is I can be a bit of a worrywart and kind of just sneak around a bit, and this should be relatively okay. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that though. Oh yeah. Another really important thing you should do. Always. Let's make it bright. Now I know where I can leave. I haven't seen any blaze-ish activity. There's a ghast. Let's head this direction. Seems like we're pretty high up in the structure here. You've noticed me. No, you haven't. You will eventually. Oh, that was great. That was fantastic. What's up? Wow, I'm bad at this. You know what? Come here. Come here, you flying rat. Look at that. Did I make the mistake or did you? Zinc nether ore. Not what I'm really after. What do I got so far? I got a decent bit of that, decent bit of that. I mean, not enough that I'm never going to have to come back in here, but it's better than nothing. Wow, this is actually kind of like a vibe now. Like, can I get a vacation home? Is there somebody who wants to sell me a timeshare? Alright, I need a blaze if I want to do the stupid crap I want to do. And jump the gun a little bit. Yeah, this looks like let's put a timeshare right here. I think this is a perfect spot. Ah, I thought those would be spiky. What's up? Yeah, don't mess with me. You too. I can fly too. Look at that. I win. Oh yeah. Yeah, I figured one of you would be... Come on. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. Wow. I win. Rose quartz. I remember this. Alright. Oop. Stuff exploding behind me. Always pleasant. Still haven't seen a single blaze. These crystal formations are pretty. Yep. 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 Oh, I like the purple. I like what you've done with the place. Lot of resource here. Very different. Actually, it's easier to mine down here than it would be on the surface. Crimson iron. What is that used for? Crimson iron ingot. Repair kits. Okay, it does have some special stuff, I guess. Interesting. Just heading towards the scary guy over. I hear a rat. Found you. I also saw a wither skeleton. Oh, yeah. I'm not. Hey, I'm not about that life. You guys can have that. Gosh, the vibe here. I actually really dig it. It's like the perfect horror setting. I actually don't entirely remember why I was here. It was the conductive iron. I needed something, right? Copper alloy. Silicon. Oh yeah, I need nether quartz for that. That's right. Okay. Rat! You know, I would think blazes would be more of a problem here. I think I blasted that hoglin with that one. Wait, what is it? That's extreme reactors. That's a little out of our price range right now. Are you gonna kill me? You don't seem to be. Well, there's something out that way. I have not seen a single blaze. I feel like I don't remember blazes being particularly rare to come across. Whoa. I mean, that's kind of pretty. This is called flesh, though. Maybe I shouldn't hang out here. Oh. Oh, that is a flesh biome. Huh. Oh, he's a bastion. What's up, gentlemen? You want to party? Come here. Come here. Just come this way. Come here. Come here. Oh, would you look at that? Are we kosher? I can't tell if we're kosher or not. What is going on here? Yep, they're back. Okay. Wait, didn't I just see? There it is. About a kilometer off. I have flown for a kilometer, not seen a single blaze. I wouldn't think blazes would be that hard to come by in, you know, the place that's on fire. Rat. Might just turn around. Start heading back the other direction. If I didn't have a jetpack, I would not have gotten this far, that's for sure. You know, let's, oh wait, those are magma creams. Hold on. Paired on. Did I get any? No. No, I didn't. Okay. Huh. Molten core. Okay. So these molten cores, or we go, this is hostile neural networks. Or combs. I'm just making sure I'm not crazy. Yeah. Light level 12 and below. Any biome. We are in spawnable territory. Am I just getting unlucky? I think I might just be getting unlucky. What is that? Hair. Huh. Alright, well, let's start heading back. What is that? Are you friendly? Ow! Not friendly enough, apparently. Oh. What is going on down there? Magma cube spawners. Okay. Oh, wait. Common egg saddle. 1 second. I'll be with you in a moment. What am I affected by right now? I'm gonna die. I made a poor decision. What is this green crap that's on me? That was interesting. Okay, so first note to self, get rid of this crap. Definitely use the freezing aspect to my advantage. Have I actually gotten anything from this fight yet? Other than bruises? Now, I don't actually know, are mag creams good for anything? Like, is there a reversing process here that I can do? No. Ah! But we did get one of those. Molten cores. And those, 2 of those can be turned into blaze rods. So we're on the right track here. What I am going to do is I'm going to stick a bunch of this crap in here. Then we can go back down and fight some more. And I do think I have to take these all the way down to actually get anything out of them. We get more? Yes. Okay. Back out. Grab this. We will have to leave at a certain point. I mean, if our sword's about to go, we gotta go. Where did he wake up at? Oh, good. Please leave me alone. I'm just farming your friends. 3. I want one more. I got that goop again. This is mildly intense. I'm not healing actively. Okay, okay. Mop up crew. Oh, piece of my armor just broke. I got 4. We're gonna go on top, mark it, and then get out of here. My caps lock is on. Okay, so how do I get... Oh. How do I get back? Straight back the way I came. Whoop, stutters. So that should be 8 blaze rods worth. Which hopefully will be enough, because that was quite the journey. Hot tourist destinations. Why, thank you. Is this purple or black? I can't tell. And then like a sickly puke green. Flight makes the nether useful. If you don't have flight, it's not worth it. And even then, with the limited speed and ability of my flight, I wouldn't recommend jumping into the nether with a wooden backpack unless you have the super battery that I have. I think we're just over here. What is that thing? That's cool. Come here. Come on. You can get me. Yeah, I win. Summon enter chest. Recall scroll. That might be useful. That crossbow's pretty banging. Take that bow, too. Yeah, that'll do me. Alright, peace out, brothers. I think I have to go up here. Yeah, that climb rate is a problem. Here, Bippy. And we outie. Boop. That was a bit of an effort. But worth it. Because modular pluggable power is definitely exciting to me. Alright, so what was the other requirement? It was that flux dust, which is redstone. I mean, yeah, that's all that's going to be left for that, so that's going to be useful. But for now, undo it. What was our requirement here? We need to do 2 layers of alloy smelting in either the primitive or the regular. So I'm going to pin that. Alloy smelter. Dark steel. How do I make that? Okay, so I need a primitive alloy smelter regardless. Grains of infinity. Deep slate furnaces. How do I make this? Hold some flint in your offhand and some deep slate or cobbled deep slate in your main hand and shift right click a block of obsidian, crying obsidian, to produce early grains of infinity. So flint, deep slate, click on obsidian. Okay. Well, I have a couple flint. I have deep slate. And I definitely threw an obsidian in one of these chests. So, some deep slate or cobbled deep slate in your main hand, and then that in the offhand. I'll make a bunch. There we go. Got plenty of that. Hiabipi? Deep slate. What are these? There's actually different furnaces? Ugh. Cobble deep slate. I don't even have regular cobblestone on me. Oh, you. Come here. Let me poke you in the eye with this flint. Come here. Be gone. Capable of infinite flight, capable of mashing metal ingots together with my brain, has to dig for cobblestone to make furnaces. Grabbing a little extra in case something sneaks up on me. Horizontal speed's fine for me. Vertical speed has something to be desired. There. Does that match with your finest sensibilities? And then we need regular deep slate, so I need to throw a bit of cobble deep slate, a bit of that. I didn't actually grab that. Yes, I did. Never mind. I think we might just, for now, I mean, well, let me, no. I'll come back and prettify this later. The lie every Minecrafter tells themselves. What do we get? 192 FE per tick. Not bad. Also, it appears that these siphon energy out of my battery. So this has 80 kilo FE in it. Good enough. Let's throw some of this crap in the junk chest real quick so I have some room to work. That. Does this take power or is this fueled? Fueled. Good. So stage 1 is this copper alloy, which is silicon, and silicon can be in literally any furnace. So I can just take that. Take like 16 of those. And it's just that and copper. It's just that and copper. You know, here's 32. I know I'm doing down and dirty by using wood everywhere, but it's something. How many of these do I actually need per? I need 3, which means I need 3 of those, which means some of that and some of that. I think once we have this hooked up and working, we'll call it an episode. Because it is getting quite late. Yeah, so it's 3. And how many does that make? 8. And I need the conduit binder, which is sand, gravel, and clay. Which I should have some sand. I should probably go get some more. I have some sand. I have plenty of clay. And I have some gravel. So let's make a bit of this conduit binder. That'll work. And you know what? You work on that. All right, so now this goes back in with iron. And redstone. And that'll get us that. And this is getting us this. And then we'll be good. We'll have actual power cable. And not the cheap crap either. This thing is slow. Apparently, there are tiers to this. But only once you break out GregTech. There's just the regular and the advanced, and then I think there's the capacitor upgrades for that, or you can go the GregTech route and get ridiculous. Should be enough for our first batch. So now the question, pull this out, put this in. Does it reach? One short. Ah. This will make it. Oop. That is not what I want. I'm clicking all over the place. I need more conduit binder. I should still have some. Might have barely enough. Booyah. Ugh. So this has 0 energy in it. And that insta-dumped. Look at that go. Okay, that cable can transfer a lot of energy very quickly. Okay, so one wind turbine is in fact not enough to beat this while it's operating. At the golden tier. But it's a lot better than that wood-fired furnace was. And when I'm not running crap, it's just here producing. I'm also certain that if I were to do that, it would probably help. Nope. Oh well. So at least now we have semi-stable power. I mean, not stable enough, but you could always just make another turbine. They're not exactly expensive. We just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more of that alloy, and then this, which was just that osmium directly. Slap another one down. That's how we problem solve. It's not a lack of resources, we just have a scalability problem. Why you no go? There we go. That uses 20 apparently. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do I have enough gold? That's the real question. Yes, I do. Well, I do. I do indeed. Oh, and I need my bodge block and a conduit. It is keeping that full. But it's either or. With that running, this does not have enough power to actually do anything. Interesting. Over here. 1, 2. The 3. Not scared of throwing items out because I know they get caught in my gravitational well and suddenly it's not an issue anymore. That one should also be, yep. I'll wait for that to get drained out. Now it's drained out. Still falling. Oh, but it is enough now. Okay, 2 of them is enough to power 1 of those. But I'm guessing nothing else. Like if I presume I'm going to make another one of these, so... And I throw an osmium in there. It's barely holding on. Like, for dear life, it's trying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I also know height is a factor with these. Like, if I put them all the way up on the mountain. I mean, my goal would be to put a wind turbine farm up on the mountain, which would be pretty schwanky. But right now, you know, we'll take what we can get. I need a block for this. Not the one block in that entire row that's affected by gravity. I know this is all ugly. This is temporary. The factory is eternal. Throw that out. Uno mas. That and that. And now we should be in a very good position. There we go. Now we have power. So, basic permanent power. Obviously, I'm going to branch in other things. We have an induction smelter. We're starting to get a collection of machines up. We ventured into the Nether for the first time. We got some stuff accomplished. I think I'm going to call that wraps there. This was a great and productive episode. We are steadily making progress towards our goal. I am going to, I think, next episode, continue working on this, do a little more resource gathering, and then the push for a basic digital storage system, at which point we can then begin setting up basic automations. Don't hold me to that, though. May or may not work out. But with that being said, I enjoyed my time here. I hope you enjoyed your time here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.